problem. I'll talk to another one to prove the point. Okay, how about that?
That doesn't prove the point. You think surveillance is good for Black communities? That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. You think surveillance is good for Black communities?
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You said that it doesn't bother them.
It didn't bother.
It didn't bother them.
It didn't bother him. It didn't bother him. It's bothering you.
It's obviously hurting this community. It obviously hurts communities across the world.
No, you actually hurt Black communities.
Everywhere to expose it as much as possible.
No,
Bring as many resources as possible to help these people.
I don't think that's
Gary, I gave you your 5 minutes.
I don't think that's how.
Here does not make things get better. It just gets more news coverage. If you want things to
How do you think resources come if people don't know? There's a whole bunch of countries that know this.
Everyone has known about Skid Row for 20 decades.
Everybody knows about Skid Row.
Decades?
I'm sorry. I meant 20 years.
It's okay. We all
20 years.
I get it. We're in media. We get it. Sometimes you trip over your words. But the thing is that you're not accomplishing anything but showing that true fascism lives in this country.
Really?
Because you want to shut down free speech. You want to.
That's true.
A Black man is here trying to do his job. You're trying to keep him out.
Again, we're still here.
Right.
Right. We're still doing this.
Right.
Because of what you want your way, right? As like a little kid, give me my way or else.
Well, you're doing kind of the same thing.
Was I minding my business? You
were minding other people's
I was
business.
actually not. I was not.
You were minding. Yes, that's what you're doing.
No,
that's what your job is minding other people's business.
No.
That's your claim as press.
No,
it's to come down here and talk about other people's business.
No, I wasn't.
Yes.
I was actually minding my business.
You're minding other people's
My business. My business. You came up to me.
Your business as press is to mind other people's business.
Okay. And to help share stories, correct? Yes.
Oh, but you're only sharing your own story because you're talking about yourself.
At this moment.
So what you're saying is you are surveilling these people. That's your business. And you're coming down here to do that.
You can twist it. You can twist the name. This is this.
Okay, but that doesn't. Yes, obviously.
Why aren't you having a problem with those cameras?
I obviously do have a problem with those.
Why don't you do something about
I'm
that?
asking you why you guys are volunteering to do more of it.
A lot of police activity going on right now.
Okay, but
Helicopters up in the air.
Make it good. That doesn't mean that it's a good thing that's helping anyone.
But you don't get to make those decisions, is what's great about this. You don't get to do that, fascist. You don't get to make a decision on what is righteous or isn't righteous. You don't get to do that, Mom. You are a
okay.
Okay, so do you see how much it doesn't matter?
You insult the nails?
You have
That is fucking mean.
literally
Yeah,
that has
I
nothing to do
appreciate
with
that. I was trying to make a
anything.
point.
That is fucking mean. We do not insult the nails.
Okay,
Those are
thank
good
you,
nails.
Gary.
All right,
Why have you been down here for
I'll
8
keep that under
years?
consideration. But my point to it is, why do you get to be the arbiter of what's good, right, wrong, indifferent on a particular public street?
Obvious that surveillance is bad for this community.
I'm a huge fan of your privacy. Absolutely. You're on a public street. You have to
So
make
you aren't a fan of my
No,
privacy. because
private.
You
think
don't
that
have
I ought to
privacy
be
in public
It's
places.
surveilled.
public and private is two different things.
You do
Public and
not
private.
have
That
the
doesn't
assumption
mean
of
that I should
privacy
be
in a public place.
surveilled in
That is the
public
Supreme
spaces.
Court of the United States has made that already
Okay,
very well.
so you're a fascist because you think that the U.S.
No.
government dictates what should and shouldn't go on. What do you mean? No.
Segregation was done under the
What do you
government.
mean? You
You're-
talked about being a veteran. You went overseas and killed people for this fascist bullshit.
Go home.
What? So that you get to be the arbiter of
I think more so than
because
somebody that served in
you
the
don't believe in
genocidal
government. I
U.S.
guarantee you,
Army.
There's a lot of segregation.
Yeah, I know.
I bet if somebody's coming after you, or
Even in LA, a lot.
Yeah, I know.
the government.
No,
You have Chinatown and
Really?
So
So what's
you
your
are-
point?
huh? Well, I was just agreeing with you that there's segregation.
Okay, so what's your point?
So where are you going?
I was being in agreement with you.
Okay, good. Now go home.
Made this where you don't get the presumption.
Yeah, I had a lot of white people tell me that over the years. I'm not.
Really?
Yeah, I have.
Really? A lot of white people told you to do things?
Yeah.
Really?
That's fascism.
Yes. Remember we were talking about segregation, civil rights era. White people telling black people what to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Now I'm telling you to go home.
Yeah, not going to happen.
Really?
Is for a just society.
No,
That's
okay,
not
fine.
even true. That's not
Maybe
even
you can move
remotely
to.
true.
Oh, so you want a dictator? One person.
I love your face.
Do you?
That's such a
lot of people have said that.
I did not say those.
Your entire argument is a wild language. It's actually it's not.
Let me smile.
Surveillance
Yeah,
is
please
bad
do.
for communities.
Would you like to take
But
off the
being
hat?
surveilled by
Nah,
the police
the hat on.
Fair
and a
enough.
racist general public is bad.
I'll
for
take out the hat.
everybody.
You take off the mask.
Really?
Very obvious.
Well, you asked me to take. I was just trying to be in agreement.
Literally,
You literally just
one
pulled
person.
I have a black friend.
Yeah.
But you're sitting here calling this whole concept of what we're doing racist, and I'm with a black man. That is a valid statement.
You're
in the
doing a great
concept
job.
of-
Thank you for $5 super chat.
That obviously doesn't prove anything. Like surveillance
You haven't
generally
proven
is
shit.
bad for black
Except that you
communities.
don't like the government. That's all you've proven.
Okay.
Okay, congratulations. Thank you. You're an anarchist. I get it.
No, we're not.
Well, he just said
We
that
are a friend.
being a fascist is to abide by the law.
Is
of
to
the
abide by the U.S. government's law, yes. By
but-
our fascist, genocidal country's laws, yeah. Like if you abide by that.
So
if you
why haven't
think
you
that's
moved to
good, that's-
Uganda yet?
Huh?
Just if you, I don't understand where you because your definition's wrong, by the way. Just for the record. Your
Really?
concept
That
of
the
fascism
U.S.
is
is
way
fascist.
really yeah,
Really?
yeah, really. Yes.
Really?
My point to this is that you
No,
have
it's
no
not.
point.
You have no study of fascism. Okay, have you read for fashion?
I know this
by-
is. I know.
Really?
I know what
Have you read
YouTube
Poor Fashion by
people are
Roberto
doing
Barco?
is fascist.
Really?
Yeah, you're fascist.
No.
Really, Gary. Really,
No, no,
Gary.
no, no, no,
Gary,
no,
really.
no. I think
Really,
your
Gary.
voice is fascist. I think your voice is fascist. I think your company is fascist. I think your fucking shades are fascist.
I can appreciate that. It's not
We're
our
gonna
first,
throw insults at each other.
it's not
Go
our first
ahead.
city. We get this a lot
Really?
because there are people like you that are uninformed and have no. One minute you don't want me to state the Supreme Court because they're fascist, and then at the same time you say that you don't want anarchy, which is the absence of government. So all of that in itself is absolute hypocrisy in the concept of everything in governance. I understand, Mom. It's a complicated situation.
What's your name?
Mom.
All right, we'll just go by Mom.
That's what I've been doing.
I understand. I was
And
trying
that's
to
Gary Reilly.
be respectful, but if you want to be called
Gary,
Mom, it's
really?
fine.
I'm gonna use that name.
Or is it really
forever.
Gary? Either way.
Whatever works.
Gary really well. Let's get behind it. So, do you like to have this debate on fascism some more, or what's up? Because you're not an anarchist, right? You're an anarchist. Because you don't like the Supreme Court.
Don't you
go home?
don't you think we should be helping these
How
people
about
around
you
here?
go home?
I'm not listening to you.
How about we have you go home?
Who?
You go to a different corner or something. Go
So can I go to
away.
that corner right there?
Sure, go.
Okay. You'll leave us alone.
Yes.
Okay. I bet you won't.
Go. Really? Go. I also like this car. It's really nice. It's from Oregon.
You said what?
This car is from Oregon. They lost hotels. Very nice. Down to the room number. Very nice. How about you go home?
How about not?
Why did you leave the room number in the door? Go home. Also, Grand Style is a terrible look.
What aspect of life because you see something
Mom is over there like talking and stuff.
Really?
Like you don't want to talk.
Really? I want to look at this car. It's a very nice looking car.
Don't get hit.
I really like this car.
That's good.
Is your car?
Possibly.
No. Interesting.
Why?
Well, if this is not your car, it'd be ashamed if one of the tires popped.
Why would you do such a thing if you're not violent?
Hmm?
Why would you do such a thing?
I am not violent. But again, that requires people. And a car is not a person. A car can get popped. How about you go home? Okay?
How about I get him over here and then, you know,
No, you go home.
Well, I can't unless, you know, we take off together, right?
Really? How about you just run? I like that idea. Just run down the street. Because you are not here for that. You are here with a fucking chud. You are here with a guy who goes on Fox News, which is a fucking fascist news source that Donald Trump just loves. And you are friends with this motherfucker, and that's your company.
Is it?
Yes. Turns out when people give out their name, like Chad Caton, it shows up on Google. It shows up on Fox News. Now. Interesting. Got something here.
Chad.
Be ashamed if the tire popped. Again, I would never hurt a person. That would be rude.
That would be. Why? Chad. Get. You're not going to want to do that.
Really? You don't want me to do it? I mean,
so why would you?
I would never hurt you.
Why would you?
I would never hurt you.
Why would you?
I would never hurt you.
Try to get tires.
Go home.
Now you're trying to vandalize our car.
No.
You just said it. You had the knife out.
Oh.
So are we done with the fascist thing, or what are we doing?
Go home.
Now we're pulling knives.
Really? I mean, you're pulling punches.
I'm pulling punches?
Yeah.
Punches? I think I've been pretty honest with that stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I guess you guys achieved what you wanted. We're going to leave.
Okay, go.
So he said we're going to leave.
Okay, get in the car.
Okay. Hey, why? So you can pop the tire and then try to run? Is that why?
Get in the car.
So you can try to pop the tire and run?
How about you get in the car? Get in the car and go home.
He's a black man. He can do whatever he wants. It's free.
What the fuck?
It's true. Remember Martin Luther King? I'm free. Civil rights era. You don't remember that?
What the fuck?
I am. So we can leave. That's what you wanted, right?
First of all, slavery's been abolished for years.
Exactly.
What the fuck is wrong with
So I'm
you?
free.
And also, secondly, Martin Luther King Jr. had nothing to do with freedom. He has stuff to do with voting. Fucking dumbass. Martin Luther King Jr. was one of the people behind the Voting Rights Act. And guess what? The Civil War and also Juneteenth is what led to the freedom of slaves. Okay? Along with other stuff. History's complicated.
Get Gary, we're safe. Because I'm about out of.
Really?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
You're totally here. Stay forever?
You said what?
Get Gary.
They're calling the cops, dude.
Really?
They said they'll leave. Let's just let them leave.
No, I'm not.
See?
Cops aren't
fascism.
here for 5 minutes.
You said what?
Cops aren't here for 5 minutes.
No, we want them to leave, right? They said they'll leave.
You'll
let them
leave.
Yeah, they
They're
said they'll
lying.
leave.
No, we're not lying.
Let's watch them leave then.
Keep
No,
the knife in the
leave
pocket.
now.
Please keep the knife in the pocket.
Leave now.
Well,
That's what I'm
we're,
saying.
The police are going to come, and then
I
they're
got
not
Gary
going
with a
to
knife. I'm calling the
That's
police.
what I'm saying. So let
We're
them
calling the
leave.
police. We got
They're
Gary
not.
with a knife on
They're
camera.
going to stay here. as
They
soon
take
as
Gary to
show
jail.
up.
That's what I'm saying. We should let them. They were saying they'd leave now.
They're lying.
I opened the
Then
fucking
who
door,
wants
Gary.
that?
Call the fucking lie. Go
Go
home.
to the corner and we out.
Go home.
Get Gary.
Go home.
Then let's watch them leave.
Okay, go. Now.
Over there.
No, right now.
No, because I'm
Okay.
going to have you damage my car when I drive
I'm
away.
not
The
going
knife.
to damage your car.
And you're going to walk over there.
Let's just step on the sidewalk. And
See, that or I
follow
press
them
send and
watch
we
them.
call 911 and I show them the picture of you with the knife. Yeah, really, Gary. Really. Go.
Yeah, we're gonna watch.
You can go down the street. I'm not moving till you're past that. You go down the street, I'm not moving. I'll call it back. Let's just do this because I think they would like to see the weapon drawn down the street.
Head out.
Get the fuck away. Because as soon as I get in the car and Gary comes over and does some crazy
I want
bullshit,
you to
take Gary. Fine, fuck it, I'm
Grab
calling.
the tire.
I'm just gonna call.
And you
See,
can-
911.
It's calling right now.
We'll
Really?
just put it on speaker.
Do it.
We'll show Gary with the knife.
Yeah.
Head out.
Yes, hi. We're at press down here on
691.
5th Street, and
845.
we have two people right in front of Harold.
Yeah, their name's Gary and Mama.
And a person has pulled a knife, and we're just trying to get in our car, and we just want to get out of here.
Really?
And we get ready to get in the car. Nearest cross street is Gladys Avenue. What is that? Camouflage sweater, camouflage gator, orange whistle, blue chucks, jeans.
Go home.
Gotcha. Blue jeans.
Mhm.
Okay, blue jeans. Gotcha. What about that knife that he has on him? What does it look like? Pocket knife, kitchen knife.
Pocket knife, right?
Black.
A black pocket knife. Okay.
Mhm.
What race is that man? Like by decoration?
White, Caucasian.
White. Caucasian. Okay. And you said he was accompanied
I'm sorry, bus went by. I'm sorry.
you said he was accompanied by another male? Or
Yeah, it's the guy wearing a hat that says "Mom" and a mask, and the DNA. His shirt says DNA, and we're just standing here, and we were trying to leave, and after we are the press, we have credentials, and they came down and have been bothering us. We have it all
Go
on film,
home.
and we're scared.
Cameras
to get
on
in the car
buildings
because
so they can see too.
we're afraid they're gonna do something to the car when we pull away, and we're not trying to have the car get messed up.
Gotcha. They pulled the knife and said, like, they threatened you with it.
My partner,
Gotcha. Where are they right now?
they're sitting here looking at us on the sidewalk.
Gotcha. You're working to get an officer out there. Can I get your name? Just in case I'm like it.
Chad. I really don't want to get my number because they want my number. Sitting here listening.
Okay, here, then you got my speakerphone right now.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, here. 1 second, okay. Let
Yep.
me get an officer out there. Just stay on the line, don't hang up, all right?
Sure thing. Where are you going, Gary?
Right, because we called the cops. Now you're leaving.
Maybe a choice. Mom.
Here. Now surveillance. Okay. He can stay with you. I'll stay with Gary.
So, one of the camouflage is just taking off around the corner.
I just want you to leave. I just want you to leave me alone. That's what I've wanted the whole time. Just head out.
They're just went around the corner after they said we're sending an officer. So.
Sixth Street.
We're going south or north? We're going south, I think.
Hold on. Let me check.
South on Gladys.
Hold on.
Gotcha. They arrived there on foot, or are they coming to view?
Foot.
Yeah, they went like northwest-ish.
Sorry, it's north of Gladys.
Yeah.
It's northbound on Gladys.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting an officer. They're on license there. Okay, just stay on line.
Thank you.
And then, they walk through, and then can you tell me
No, because there's other friends here. Yeah, we have our press credentials. We were here doing a piece here on the corner, and they didn't like us here and have been harassing us. And so we went live on our phones so that we would be able to show it in case anything happened, like pulling the knife. So we're not welcome here and all this. Just on the sidewalk. We weren't even pointing at anybody. We were
Brown pants. Brown. Yeah, probably getting rid of the knife.
That's how I do.
Comes officer. They're nowhere in sight. They're nowhere in sight. They're nowhere in sight.
I have no idea. I'm kind of in front of the computer. They took a right.
So nobody else has said anything, you guys. Just them two. Since I've been on for an hour now, and basically right when we got here, right, started streaming, started reporting these two individuals, obviously Caucasian, Antifa-looking people. One was a trans woman, obviously still a man, and the other person had a hat on. Said "mom," and they were sitting here the whole time, just basically talking, harassing, circling Chad, circling me, circling the car, and doing whatever they could to try to make us leave the area. Don't need anything yet at the moment. There's only two that went northbound on Lavis. Chad's behind me.
No, there's no officer. Yeah, there's no officer here yet. Just the two that were down northbound on Gladys.
Gotcha. Okay, you're on. There are officers.
We're on 6.
Is this 50 Gladys?
No, we're on 6.
We're on 6.
Sixth and Gladys. They're in the heart of it.
So
That's Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen.
Down on 6, which is the way the two people went walking.
Oh yeah, now we're good.
And when I went to the corner,
Shout out
for them,
to
I did not see them. So I mean,
G for coming in with
they
the
could have
comms.
went into a
Support.
tent or a cubby hole someplace. I didn't see them walking in the street or nothing.
BC Preacher Overwatch today, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh. I'm gonna get in the car and then mute it for a minute, you guys. And then continue from there.
I think BCP does a fine job, Mr. Bill. But yes, I agree.
Yes, sir.
So it sounds like they may have got an ID on the suspects.
Please tell Elio thank you for showing up fast. No, it was cool. Everybody else talking to people so far was cool. No one else was saying anything except these two Caucasian people. Nobody else. Nobody else at all was saying anything except, there's one right here, except those two. Thank you for the $10 super chat. That was great content, but then I was worried about you. Hope you protective vest on.
He's reading his comments. Hey, if you want to donate to the stream, head over to the BC Preacher stream on YouTube. Send him a super chat. Tell him Geyer sent you. Say hello. If you like what he's doing down in LA, get him to other places too. He's all over the map, ladies and gentlemen. He's one of the best people to do it. He's been doing it for a very long time. And he does a very, very good job. So head over to the BC Preacher on YouTube. Send him a super chat. Tell him the Geyer Show sent you. We'll see you guys back here in a second.
Sweatshirt, yeah. And
I didn't see anybody, so we were looking around.
I see that spin.
I think the guy works. The other guy, I think, works in here or over there. And he followed her when he heard the 911 officer say that we're sending her unit. And they just kind of bugged out.
Let's backtrack and think what happened.
So we came down here. We're press. We came down here to do a corner. I was on the corner shooting, and he was shooting his, and
He was also
filming.
Yeah, live streaming. Both of us. The other people weren't.
And we had to actually we were doing our monologue thing, and then the Gary, then the camouflage came around and just started blowing a whistle and everything. I guess they got nice or something. I don't know. And then started just honestly like, you need to go. I said, we're press. I showed my credential. She said your credential's fake, and then she went and got another guy. This little guy, and he came over here and said, nobody wants you here, and you're not allowed to film. I said, you don't get the presumption of privacy in public. And we even explained it.
You can film in public as long as you're in the right place. You have the right to be there, kind of stuff. So, yeah, you're fine. Anyways, you know what happened.
So that's.
Yeah, well, a couple times.
That officer's wrong. You have the right to film in public anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's designated. It's not a
kept circling chat. Then
it's unconstitutional to say you don't have the right to film in public.
Said, well, if I pop
you have the right to film anything in public. It's impeding on anybody's private
keep going in
home. Like I could film somebody's house from the outside of their house, but I can't film the inside of the house into private areas from the outside of their house. So that cop just made a false statement.
So I said, I'm gonna have to call the cops. I'm not gonna go away here and no rental. I'm not gonna stick the knife in my car. And I said, just go down there and we'll leave. And she wasn't having it. Wasn't having it. And the next thing I know, I said, I'm calling 911. And I put it on speaker. And when she heard the dispatch,
started walking. And then the other guy stayed here. And then when said they're coming in lights and sirens and they heard the sirens or something, he took off. I mean, we just want to get in our car.
So
but
right now, what we have is a brand machine. That's what this is. All right, it's up to you. What is it that you would like us to do?
You just want to leave.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not going to turn this into a city band for that.
I got you.
And I appreciate you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys
Showing up.
showed
Yeah. Thank you.
And everybody was great.
So, I mean,
we
obviously,
just wanted to leave and not have to deal with damage and all that.
Are you guys done?
Yeah, we're it's getting too dark down here. We know.
it gets,
And the whole thing is we wanted to show the issue, and that's what we're doing. Is what we got down here.
unfortunately, you kind of got it firsthand.
Yeah. We didn't even get into it yet. Right.
I'm sure somebody somewhere is going to be very happy with it.
You went live pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, we had to do that for safety because, and if the phone gets messed up, they steal the phone. That's happened to us. So it goes onto a server. We can pull it off of there if we need to. So our whole thing was just, and we were arguing with them, not loudly, but we were just saying we have a right to be here. Just, I showed them my press badge.
We don't want you here. We don't want you here. We don't want you here.
So, a couple things. I mean, thanks for standing by. Like I said, we did have a unit up there for your safety. Obviously, you're absolutely right. It's a sidewalk. You have there's no expectation of privacy on the sidewalk. That being said, just realize if you do come down here, careful who you're talking to. Because, of course, obviously, you and I were talking rationally. People are under the influence of high or could have pre-existing mental disorder. They're not listening to what you're saying.
Ben,
That being said, I'm not.
I do see
Harm yourself or whatnot, but
what is going on in Mexico, and it's very concerning, especially on a scale like this. So it's pretty concerning.
A mental deficiency, and we're trying to have that conversation. The issue with the guy that was, well, he still has a mental deficiency, but he's just stupid. There's a difference, right? So, and then by having him here validated it or whatever.
What do you guys think of Chad's dad style? I think Chad's got the ultimate dad outfit.
Circling for the past hour.
Chad rocks the ultimate dad outfit.
Or whatever. This isn't our first rodeo, so we're like, bro, stop it.
Blue jeans, t-shirt, and a vest.
And they were like, and I finally made the call. I was like, let's just go. There's no sense making a thing about it.
But I feel like Chad's the type of guy that wears sunglasses inside.
So
my dad was that way.
I know you guys you have a lot of stuff to deal with down here.
And you guys know any people like that wear sunglasses inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, can you see?
I'm a former firefighter. I get it, man. And we didn't want to call. I don't want to waste your time. No. But when somebody branches a knife to my guy, I can't.
no, and then that dude.
This is Chad Caton on X. That's the guy who's on stream right now. Make sure to follow him. Hit that subscribe button. Send him a message. Tell him the guy show sent you. We'll go back to.
But I can't thank you guys enough. It was fast. It was great.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick response by the police. Kentucky Off-Grid says just tuning in. What's going on, Kentucky? How are you?
Appreciate you guys.
Welcome to the Guyer Show.
We're all trying to do our piece, you know. Thank you,
Kentucky
guys.
follows us on X as well.
I want to mute it for a minute, guys. Christopher, thank you for backpack on the corner. Eyes there.
Head into the BC
I
Preacher
want
chat.
to mute it for a minute, you guys. I want to mute mine for a second.
So, for those of you just joining,
Hold on. Just how many times have they been vaccinated? I'm a little bit behind in the stream, but dang. Sending the extra 50 in your Venmo just for Spike. Thank you very much, Genius by Birth. God bless you. I'll talk to you guys in a minute.
So it sounds like the BC Preacher is gonna cut the comms here for a second. Pretty quick response from what's going on.
Pull the knife.
Let's remove this from the screen. Preacher's still not muted. I hope he knows he's not muted. Yeah, the Preacher is down in Los Angeles right now, and pretty quick response time from the police, and he gets to go away with no tires slashed, so that's a good thing. That just shows you the rhetoric and the violence. Just digging into the search. Awesome. We're working on something, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna uncover something about a very particular individual that has made themselves a noticeable character down at the Portland Ice facility, and even 6 years ago on the complete opposite end of the country in a nice little place we like to call Washington, D.C. So good stuff. Anything else going on across the country? Portland was pretty pretty wild last night. I mean, it's starting to move, in my opinion, over to the streets, and they've lost their focus on ice. The ice facility was boarded up, reinforced. Typically, they change out the boards because those boards get warped, and when the boards get warped, what happens is there's little cracks that basically give way, and it compromises the integrity of the structure. So you can, if for say you were a leftist crazy militant trying to break into that building, you could throw things into those little cracks. I mean, I'm not telling you you should, but I'm saying that's what could happen, is if those things get warped. And so that's why the ICE agents and the DHS officers decide to board that building up, because they have to. I mean, you guys saw back in May. If let's go over to Veli Ray's channel real quick. I'll pull that video up here in a second. But if you saw back in May, they slammed a stop sign through the front door of the facility, and that's why the facility's boarded up. So, who's live right now? We're gonna try and pull up a live stream. Puerto Vallarta. A lot of crazy stuff going on in Mexico right now. Mencho, a drug cartel was killed. Good drug cartel leader was killed, and now it just seems like they're having a vengeance. It hasn't turned into a retaliation. It's gone straight to a vengeance. Okay. Good here, digging into the search. Thought you weren't into Spin City. Spin City's a fellow investigative journalism person who's on the complete opposite end of the country, and yeah, we just don't get any personal beefs or personal vendettas between other people and other people. I don't really care about that. If you've got a positive work ethic, I'm gonna see what you have to say, and if our information matches up, then we're onto something here. And we explained that in the spaces that we had. So you can go back and listen to those spaces. And yeah, you want to find out a little bit about Travis Jur, you can go into there. Tommy was out live. Tommy was out earlier at the park gathering. There was over now. I believe he's not live anymore. Yeah, we're tuned in a little bit to that stream. Some people came over from Tommy's stream. Thank you guys for coming over to the Geyer Show. We love Tommy over there. Like I keep saying, Tommy has always showed us respect here on Geyer Digital at the Geyer Show. So right now seems like a good time to run an ad, don't you think? On today's episode of the Geyer Show, one of our favorite sponsors to run here, the main sponsor of the Geyer Show is Northwest Bound Outdoors. Premier guide fishing in the Pacific Northwest. Guys, if you've ever been on a boat, never been on a boat, Kevin's the guy to go and get out on the boat with, servicing many different rivers across the Pacific Northwest, Oregon, Washington, and I think he even goes into Idaho a little bit as well, fishing the Snake River. So 'tis the season for steelhead up until about March. And then after that becomes spring Chinook salmon. Now that's the season that you want to jump on. It's a 6-person capacity boat, which means that if you own a business and you want to take your employees out on a company trip, that's a great thing to do with your employees. Kevin will offer you a full boat discount if you decide to book the boat. And if you tell him the Geyer Show sent you, he may even throw in a little bit more of a discount for you. It's an amazing time. He's a certified guide fisherman out of the Pacific Northwest under the Coast Guard certifications. That boat is packed to the T, full of the top of the line premier equipment that you need to go after these amazing trophy fish. Now, I'm talking about some amazing trophy fish, ladies and gentlemen. Spring Chinook salmon has been the best tasting salmon that you'll ever have in your entire life. And I can attest to that. All of my friends can attest to that. And you will attest to that once you get in and get on the action. It's 971-599-9574. That's Kevin Williams with Northwest Bound Outdoors. Again, that's 971-599-9574. There he is. That's the man of the hour, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that beauty of a fish. If you want to check out all of the website at northwestboundoutdoors.com. That's northwestboundoutdoors.com. 971-599-9574. Let's get back into the featured program. You guys ever been guide fishing before? It's one heck of an experience. I'd recommend doing it. You guys want to watch some fishing videos real quick of what I'm really talking about? We can get onto there. Unless we go back into the BC Preacher stream. Let's see if he's back out there on the streets, live on American streets. And it seems the BC Preacher has cut the stream. And so that's what's going on here. We're going to show you guys just a little bit of Kevin Williams with Northwest Bound Outdoors. I'll show you some videos from last season in August on the Columbia River line where the Pacific Ocean meets, and that's over at Buoy 10. Buoy 10, you go after coho. There are some fall chinook salmon lingering around in there, but mainly coho, and we call it a coho rodeo. So I mean, come on, guys. Look at these fish. Look at these fish here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're on Instagram, follow Kevin at Northwest Bound Outdoors. We'll show you guys here. We'll show you a little bit of this, and then we'll take off and we'll end the stream with a nice little fishing video.
B-roll.
Hang on. I got a good one for you guys. This is hold on, it's at full screen. Might not be able to see the entire thing here. Let me full screen this for you guys. And then we're going to take off and enjoy the rest of our Sunday. But it's been a great time here on the Geyer Show, streaming the BC Preacher. Short stream today, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back on tomorrow, live. And we've got a special guest joining the Geyer Show. We will tell you who that guest is probably tomorrow morning. All right, Kevin Williams, Northwest Bound Outdoors. I don't know why it's not working here, but have a good time.
Here I come again, baby. Like I told you. Tell us we got a clamor now, baby.
So much fun, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. Just so much fun. So much fun. If you've never been on a guide fishing trip in the Pacific Northwest, people travel from all over the country to come do this. I mean, look at the size of these fish. It's a blast. It's a blast. We did a raffle last year, gave away a raffle. Here's Kevin.
Up from San Antonio, everything that I got is just what I got on.
Yeah, fun times out on the water. Not only are you out fishing, you're having a good time, getting baked in the sun. So make sure you bring a cowboy hat that is strapped to your head though, because you don't want it flying off in the wind. Man,